Hi guys, Fancy Pans Broom with a new tricks and techniques video. So today we're going to be working on the checkerboard cake. Now as you can see, I've got a packet of vanilla cake mix. So what you're going to do is you're going to buy 2 of these and add cocoa to one of them, because if you have a chocolate mix and a vanilla mix, it's just not going to work, because one will be thicker than the other and one will cook more than the other. So what we've done is this and some cocoa, and we're going to add 1/4 cup of cocoa to the packet. Now, so we're going to empty the contents of the packet and into here. So I've just emptied the contents of the cake mix into a mixing bowl. Now we're going to grab 1/4 cup of cocoa and add it to the mixture. Now we're going to grab an egg and add it to the mixture. Now once we've added the egg, we're going to add a cup of water. Then we're going to mix it for 30 seconds to combine the ingredients, and then we're going to increase it to medium 2 to 3 minutes. Now, as you can see, I've transferred the mixture into a bowl. Now, I'm going to repeat this, except without using the cocoa. Now, I've finished mixing all the batters together. As you can see, we've got the vanilla cake mix and we've got the chocolate cake mix. Now, we've got 3 pans exactly like these, and we need to oil the bottom of the pans. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some sunflower oil and some paper towel. Now we're going to grab the mold, which is going to create the effect of the checkerboard. So now we're just going to place the mold into the cake pan. And now we're going to grab our cake batters. Now for this one, I'm going to make white, dark, and white. So first off, grab the vanilla and start to go around it. And make sure you go slow, or otherwise it will just build up. And just let it go around by itself and it'll level itself out. Rotate around it and just keep putting it in there. Now remember, if you go too fast it will overflow on the ring. So now we're just going to get the spatula and we're just going to try and move some around so it can get around in a circle. And then once they've joined up on the other side, just going to make sure that it's level all the way around. Otherwise it would just look bad and unlevel, and it won't be that good to look at. Now we're going to grab the chocolate mix and make sure that you don't get any of this white in here. Now you're going to grab your chocolate batter and put it in the ring. Now remember to be very careful and steady. Take as much time as you need to do this. So now we're just going to give it a little help getting around. Stop any nasty surprises. I'm just going to put the spatula in and just going to work it around like this. Now if you need a bit more, just take a bit more. Grab a bit more of your white and just carefully ooze it into the middle. And now we're going to unclip it and we're going to lift it ever so slowly. So you don't want to get it moving anywhere. Just want to go slow. So it will just out. And once it's out, you just want to kind of just make it jump a little bit to break the outer ring. And voila, there you have it. And make sure that you wash the mold every single time. So once you've done this, you just got to do this to the rest of the pans. Now, as you can see, we've done this one with the outer ring white. Now, with this one, we're going to make the outer ring dark. So we're going to grab the dark one and pour it on in the outside one. Once again, unclip the edges of the mold and rise it slowly, very, very slowly. Once it's up, just give it a couple of bit of shakes so it can undo, and voila! So what you're going to do is, this is going to be a base, this is going to be the middle, and this is going to be another top on the top. And remember, you've got to have 2 cakes with the outer ring brown. You're going to continue making this one like this one. And if you're really worried about having these little spots in it, what you can do is get a teaspoon, and on the back of it, just put the back of it on top of the little dot. And because it's only like a really thin layer, it will just pop out. When we started it, we only had 2 boxes of cake mix. And we didn't have enough of the chocolate because the chocolate has more space to cover. But however, we had some white mix left over, so we put some cocoa into the white mix, and now we have some more chocolate mix. Now we've finished making the cakes. We just got to put it into the oven for 50 to 60 minutes in a 140 degrees Celsius oven. We pulled the cakes out of the oven and we put them in the fridge to cool. Now they're cool, we've got to take them out of the pan. We've taken the cakes out of the pans and now we've got to level them. Now, we're just going to set it for the right height on the cake. We're just going to move it backwards and forwards to cut along the cake. And remember, don't put too much pressure on it because that will just wrinkle the cake. And when you're just about to reach the end, try to put as little pressure as you possibly can. Take big, nice strokes of the wire. And there we are, through the cake. Now we just got to get our hand underneath it and lift it away. Put it on another plate. I've made some chocolate frosting to decorate. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get a dark outer ring cake and put it in the middle of the platform that we're going to have the cake on. Then we're going to grab the white middle and put it on top. Make sure that it's on the top, in the middle, and then last but not least, the top layer, which is just going to go right here on top. Now we're going to put the crumb layer of icing on. We're going to grab our spatula and we're just going to evenly distribute it all over the cake. So I've just finished putting the crumb layer on. Now we're going to put it into the fridge for about 10 to 20 minutes. We just pulled it out of the fridge and it's set now. And what we're going to do is we're going to add another layer of icing on. Ice it any way you want. Any way you want it decorated, you just do it like this, or you can go fancy. But yeah, the inside I reckon is fancy enough by itself. So I'm just going to smooth this off, and then I'm just going to put it in the fridge and let everything set. And once we've done that, we're going to cut a big slice out of it so we can have a look at what it looks like on the inside. Now comes the moment of truth. We're going to cut a piece out of it and show you what it looks like on the inside. And this is the finished product. Just swing it around for you to see. There you have it. Fancy Pans out.